sixer. Do you agree with that? And if so, just what do you feel like was working the best for you tonight?
Just energy to start off. I think it was definitely my best all around game. Yeah, just energy, not forcing things. Had a couple late shot clock bombs, but not forcing. Just playing to win. That's just the big mantra here. And slowing down, letting the game come to me, and not going to like force things. Like I said earlier, so I think so. Whatever coach say, it goes. Yeah, yeah.
Is this, is this the best you've seen Tyrese play since he's been here? Not this game specifically, but just the way that he's been so assertive early on this year.
No, he has a whole lot more to give and to do. So I wouldn't say so. I think that would be kind of downplaying the work that he puts in on a daily basis, and he's definitely playing with a little more of a chip on his shoulder. So I think this might be the most angry I've seen him play. So I would say that and he's not an angry person at all. So yeah, that's pretty huge for us for sure.
Playing with fire is kind of at a point for you this year. How have you seen that kind of bleed into the rest of the team? Well, you're all looking like you're kind of playing with a little bit of fire this year.
Y'all saw what happened last year, so it's pretty self-explanatory with that. And then it's just a new energy, new group, pretty much, other than a couple of us, but a new energy, a big chip, and we're just taking it day by day. But at the end of the day, we need to put these days together, protect home court, and do the things that winning teams do.
Kelly, I know you. No.
When you have like the heavy guard lineup out there, do you feel like a greater responsibility to go get those rebounds, knowing that maybe you're at a disadvantage in that category as a group?
Yeah, 100%. We were down Dominic tonight, and he's a huge piece for us on the glass. Adem got in some foul trouble, but we do have the Hall of Fame rebounder Andre Drummond, which congrats to him. He notched a big milestone tonight. But at the end of the day, man, it's just going to get the ball for more possessions to help our team win. I think I'm still a guard forward, so I'm kind of in that niche of not being a smaller guard, so I can go up there and get them. And I think it's very important for us to get those possessions and push the pace.
You've seen a number of rookies in your career. I guess what makes VJ different than others, whether it be skill or intangible?
I mean, he's himself. Like I won't even compare him to anybody else. But he's just very poised. He looks like he's been doing this for multiple years. So I mean, if that's the answer that I can give you the best way possible, I think I'm gonna do that. But he's very poised, very in control out there. Obviously, film and reps will help him, continue to get better. But at the end of the day, man, like he's definitely, well beyond his years. So.
Kelly, I know you talked about, we saw it last year and everything like that, but you got a lot of new faces on this team who are contributing. Not only that, and we know what Joel's going through. Paul has yet to play. Jared has yet to play. Like, just how can you explain that you guys are able to bring it together so soon?
Great question. I think last year lineups changed a lot, in and out, guys in and out. But this year, I think Tyrese has been hitting it on the head. It's like no matter who's out there, we have this constant that we won't waver from, and that goes into our culture and the things we do on a daily basis. It's still early, but at the end of the day, man, like if we can have the next man step up or anybody, come in there and be an impact to winning, I think that we'll be better off than we were last year for sure.
Nothing's been easy this year, obviously, but you guys are 3-0, and you mentioned you had that whole new attitude as a team. We've seen it even in practice. Would you say that you guys are having a bit more fun this year, obviously, than last year?
Winning is definitely more fun, obviously. But like I said, it's still early, man. We got to continue to just grind, continue to just keep our head down and, click off wins, but also be able to get hit with adversity and still bounce back. So, God forbid and Godspeed, we will have trials this season, but at the end of the day, how we bounce back will be the determining factor on those.
The totality of like your growth here during your time as a Sixer, what are you most proud of, or where do you feel like that growth has most happened that sort of leads up to tonight, like tonight?
I really don't know. I'm still, heavily pondering what does Kelly Oubre Jr. even do. So, I guess we'll see.
Thanks, Kelly.
Love.